It's Sophie for Culture Campus and I'm here with Subfocus at Reading Festival. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. I've just got in and I'm super hyped about playing today. It's like definitely one of the, when I played here before, it feels like always one of the most sort of up for it crowds in the UK festival circuit. So
I think it's known for that, isn't it, really, being one of the most lively ones?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's obviously generally quite a younger crowd and just lots of energy, and I can't wait to get up there, man.
It is kind of more renowned for its rock bands, though. Does that kind of fill you with a bit more nerves because you might have to win some people over? Do you like that?
I quite like playing at festivals where there's a lot of different music. I do like the idea of winning over fans and stuff at these kind of things, but I think actually I feel really relaxed about the crowd here. I think there's a certain amount of crossover in the sort of music that I play to sort of rock music, I think, and that there's a lot of energy there, and I kind of feel quite like they're sort of the right kind of crowd to be playing to, really.
Now, I haven't seen you live yet, but I've heard that you've got sort of movement sensors and it's kind of an electronic show, so what would I expect if I go later?
Well, basically it's just me playing my songs, and it's kind of like live remixing, so I'm taking parts of my songs and changing them, like changing the beat on one track, or doing all these kind of things to them electronically, basically. I'd always wanted to do the show purely electronic rather than trying to get a band to play all these tunes that I've basically made on a computer anyway. So that's and there's the big production based around my disc logos. There's these sort of big discs of LED that are synchronized with the music, so they have graphics that I've helped design that basically things happen in time. And I can actually, sometimes I'm doing stuff with the various controllers, like playing a bit of keyboard or hitting a drum, and it's actually affecting what the lights are doing, which is quite unusual for these shows. Normally it's just completely pre-programmed, but I actually have the control of the lights as well.
So each show is kind of unique. It's going to be slightly different depending on how you hit something. It might change the image a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the lights are synchronized to go with certain bits, but some sections will completely differ. One of the tracks we do this thing with a motion sensor where I can basically turn all the lights on or off by moving my hand around in air, which is pretty futuristic.
You don't want to get a twitch or anything and do something weird, do you? Could it all go wrong?
Completely change it, yeah. But no, it's wicked. I really love playing like this sort of way. I'm massively inspired by people like Daft Punk and what they're doing with what they used to do with their live shows. So that's this is my take on it, I guess.
Now, I want to talk about your new album out in September, because I hear it's got a soundtracky vibe. Are you a film buff? Are you really into the soundtracks and matching visuals with that?
Yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of people like Vangelis, who's a classic sort of soundtrack composer from he did a lot of stuff in the 80s, like Blade Runner, Chariots of Fire. So I love all that stuff, kind of that sort of retro futuristic sort of soundtracks and stuff. So there's a tiny bit of that in there, I guess, and there's a lot of different things, really. So I'm quite into some sort of indie music as well, so there's that kind of feel in some of the songs. It's just and there's quite a bit of house music in there as well, and it's just a whole kind of melting pot of all the stuff I'm into, really.
Yeah, you've really expanded what you're doing. You seem to be open to anything, really.
I'm trying to make dance music at a variety of different tempos. I don't like to be sort of known as someone who, I started off making drum and bass only, and I've sort of tried to really go beyond just doing that, and now I kind of make stuff at a variety of tempos, whether it be dubstep, drum and bass, house music, or anything else, really.
The world is your oyster, essentially.
Yeah. I like to just do lots of different stuff. It keeps me interested and inspired, and makes for. I've really tried to make the album a kind of a bit of a kind of journey across all the different stuff I like. Yeah.
Where it should be, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you could track someone down here this weekend and say, look, you have to work with me whether you like it or not, who would it be?
There's quite a few acts I really like, actually. I've been meaning to do something with Sonny Skrillex for a while. I know him pretty well, so he's one person that could be realistically working with. I'm a massive fan of A$AP Rocky as well, actually. So in terms of like vocalist collabs, he'd be something I'd love to work with in the future.
How do you usually broach it? Do you do a cheeky tweet, or do you get the labels to do the awkward chat in between? How does it work?
Normally when I'm working with people, it would usually happens like I like an artist and I'd approach them via my management. But sometimes, you do just like meet people and it's more organic like that. But a lot of the time, it just comes to your management, or I sort of pick out a vocalist I like and try and approach them from there.
What about Deftones, who are on the main stage now? Would you ever consider anything really out there like that?
I'm not actually that familiar with Deftones stuff, to be honest.
Check them out, you might like.
Which is, I shouldn't be admitting at a Reading festival. No, I mean, I used to be really, really into rock music. Like, this is talking like when I was like a kid, years and years ago. I was a massive fan of like bands like Nirvana and stuff like that. But my thing with the Sub Vocals thing is not really a rocky thing. I'm kind of like, it's really about electronic music. So I'm less open to like those kind of rock collabs. I'm more open for sort of slightly. I think also that rock drum and bass thing has kind of been done as well. You don't
want to repeat, do you?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not so interested in going that direction and things. But I'm really open-minded. Looking forward to checking out a lot of the other acts today. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, who's first on the agenda once you finish with people like me?
Well, I think first on the agenda is actually probably doing my set. But then after that,
minor detail.
After that, I'm going to have a look around. Definitely. All right.
And you're off to New York and Switzerland in the next week or so, are you? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to New York for a festival called Electric Zoo, which I've done before. It's a really cool festival. It's like on this island just next to Manhattan, so amazing like views and stuff. And so I'm hyped about that. And then I'm doing my last live set of the summer in Switzerland. And then after that, I'm basically gearing up for a big UK tour in October. So
it's all go, really, isn't it?
It is at the moment. Yeah, sort of the last couple of days I've just finished like working on a few bits for the album, like the deluxe edition, things like that, some bonus tracks. So I'm like really sleep deprived right now. I need to like.
How will that work out for your set? Might you do something a bit doolally, press an odd button, or?
No, it'd be good. I'm pretty used to working in these kind of conditions.
Okay, well, best of luck.